Right, 47th cut. Alright, so I was really skeptical to this video because of this. So that's both sides of the shelf. Actually, I got a good view on that. Nice. So that entire top shelf, you can see it's all gone. I don't want to do that. You can see that entire shelf is gone. The top shelf. And it's good. It's all the hardcovers. And it's impossible. It's harder than you think. Because I'm stuck in my throat. It's harder than you think to put them back on a shelf. Even taking them off the shelf, it's a pain in the ass to do. But because I want to do this, and because I feel the need to have videos 3 days in a row, because I'm going to do a comic haul tomorrow, I decided to hell with them. I'm just going to do this. This is also a video I wanted to do. So this is all the hardcovers I own. I guess I could do I guess I'll count this. I don't count this. Call this. Already failing again. I'll call this, all the comics I own, part 1 hardcover, whatever the hell, you know. Yeah, it's just such a small room. I have, no room to, not even to lean back, but just, so I can get a full view of the book. So this is, I'm going to do the omnibuses first. I just did an omnibus overview, and I haven't gotten any new ones. So Marvel Knights, Joe Quesada one. I'm not going to go over the table of contents, the content of the book, what issues it collects. That could take a little bit too long, so. And this is how it looks under the dust jacket. An actual picture that, and not just a black, or just black, as you'll see later on in the video. This room is so small. I'm running into things that I shouldn't be running into. This is the most claustrophobic room. And it's mainly because I have 4 stacks of comics. I want to keep all the omnibuses together. So, because of how big the books are, I'm over-explaining myself. You can't stack them too high. Carnage Omnibus. This one's out of print. I'm surprised, I'm so surprised at how quickly this went out of print. Because Newbury Jesus, I gotta get a drink. But I don't have a drink. Because I'm an idiot. This is out of print. Newbury Comics is at least the one at the mall near where I work, is infamous for having little to no trades. They have a good selection. It's just actually they have a better selection now, I guess. I don't know, but omnibuses. They have 0 omnibuses, and the ones they do have are stupid. The Ultimate Marvel Omnibus, which just collected 7 issues from each. Not even each. There was more than I think it was 4 or 5, and it was more than that. It was Ultimate X-Men, Fantastic Four, Ultimates, and Ultimate X-Men. I think I just said that. Oh, and sorry, and Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know why I just put that front side up. It's always taking forever. Fantastic Four by John Byrne, Omnibus #1. So I don't want to lose my place. It's just black. They didn't bother making me, and it's the second printing too. They didn't bother to put a design under the dust jacket, which I'm fine with. I'm never gonna not buy an omnibus, voice cracked, just because the design under the dust jacket isn't appealing. Just a blank black thing. I keep saying black. I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter for that. They actually would. They cancel people over nothing, so I wouldn't be surprised. They went over people for saying this has a black cover instead of a colored cover. It's even worse. That doesn't even make any sense. And then this is volume 2. I don't know why I didn't reiterate that. Omnibus volume 2 by John Byrne. This one I had to get off eBay. It was out of print too. It's not it's not too terribly expensive. In fact, I think it's actually cheaper now on Amazon. I did not get it off Amazon. I got it off eBay. It came in really good condition. It was wrapped. It was basically from a comic book store, basically. may have even been because they had more than one. It wasn't just like one guy selling one copy of his book. No, it was like a bunch of copies because there's still that same listing. That same listing I think is still there. Incredible Hulk by Peter David, Volume 1. I feel like I get into this book, but me being a weirdo, but me being annoying about everything, I feel like I'm gonna read this omnibus in one sitting. See that? I just love because it's like a wraparound cover too. So like with the other one, but it's kind of hard to see on this one too. Oh wait, I gotta do like this. This is hard to do. Like that. Take a wraparound cover. And also, for omnibuses, when you first open them, at least when I first open them, I do this, but in the middle, just to see if it makes any sounds like the glue coming apart. Which that sound that it makes, I'll show you with a couple of them, because they do say still make that sound. It's 100% normal for those to make that sound. But I want to get the second and third Peter David omnibus. That's why I'm like so reluctant to get into this one again, because I think I'll read it all in one sitting, and I won't want to read any other comic until I get volumes 2 and 3. They're pretty expensive on Amazon. They're almost list price. To the point where I might as well just get it at list price. I probably won't be getting it for my birthday, because I already have other books. And it's also like months and months away. So this is normal, hearing that sound. The Authority Omnibus by Warren Ellis. I like this. They did this. This is more like I don't know. Would you say reflective? Like it's the hard, like the not the binding, but like the cover itself. Like this is different from your normal omnibus or your normal hardcover. It's like glossy, I think they call it. I don't know, but I hope you guys can tell a difference. You can see a difference. It's like more shiny, I guess you would say. There's a way I would put it. For me, it's just like, to go over the contents. First of all, I've gone over the content of especially these ones, like the next few, like 80 billion times. So you can just check out one of those videos. But for the ones that I haven't done in a long time, or really at all, maybe not even at all. When I first got them, some of them are somewhat, actually some of them are very recent. I did go over the contents. But some that are like a year or two ago, I don't know, and I did show. I don't know if I would go over the contents, because kind of a new thing I did, kind of one of the few things I do to improve the channel. I really should think about editing, especially because my cousin knows how to edit. I can probably just share the file with him. Planetary Omnibus. I don't know if you guys can read that. I don't know if you guys can read. No, but like you can see it, I mean. There was a commenter that when I went over that Punisher book, the second time I got it, and he had asked me what the book was, so I always make sure I double check. I'm going over it. And that one was more just because the only times I don't tell you the title of it, you could technically see it, is just, it's what we gotta do, It's, I don't know why I need to explain it. But the only times, that's right too, I wasn't explaining it. The only times I forget to do that is, like with the Punisher one, where I was distracted and I was like going over, seeing if it was in better condition than the one before, or the second one, or the third one, or the fourth, because Amazon apparently, I don't know. Alright, so Doom Patrol Omnibus, this is, I do that, yeah, that's Planetary. I'm just gonna do like this. This is much easier, because this one is blocked off by that, so it's not a wraparound cover. Even though it's technically supposed to be. Okay, I think this is, no, not the last. See, we're only on omnibuses. This is how long this video is gonna be. This video is definitely gonna be a long one. I can already tell. I think we're like, what, 5 minutes in? Probably 10 minutes in. Oh, come on. For whatever reason, this dust jacket does not want to go over the book as it should. It's not like I mix them up again. Like with this one. And I find that ironic that when I went over the omnibuses in most recent time, I find that ironic that Invisible's omnibus and Doom Patrol omnibus, I got the dust jackets mixed up, and I put Doom Patrol in this one, and vice versa. They're both by Grant Morrison. I kind of feel like I was supposed to be doing more for this. Like, I'm going too fast, but I don't think I am. I'm telling you what the book is. I guess just like going through the contents would benefit, but I would already be sick and tired of it. It's just like, I feel like it also, like, some people just want to see the next few books and they don't really care about the contents. You guys can look it up. Like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the book is. So if you really care about what it collects, then you can look it up. And if it's not stupid, like Amazon, some of them they don't tell you. And just in general, they don't tell you because they're weird about it and stupid. So now we're starting with the ones that I haven't showed in a long, long time, with Avengers the Heroic Age. And this is in no particular order. In fact, coming up, there'll probably be one... Oh, crap. Why did I put that book there? I was supposed to go... It's fine. Avengers Heroic Age. I wanted to go over all the omnibuses first and then get on to the other hardcover. So scratch what I said about them being non-repeats, or you know what I mean. Wolverine Goes to Hell omnibus. This is volume 2 of the Jason Aaron run, and I'm so glad I didn't do the wraparound cover. I show you the wraparound cover because I already almost dropped that. Get in there. Uncanny X-Force omnibus. Just a black cover under the dust jacket. Okay, I should not be stacking them like that. Why didn't I see that sooner? Notice that sooner. Oh god, how am I gonna do this? On a penny. New X-Men omnibus. This one was pretty expensive too, but I didn't get it. I got it for Christmas. Actually, no, I wasn't. It's expensive now to get on Amazon. It's almost list price. But when my mom got it, technically, because it was a Christmas present, it was like $89. And how I know, plus shipping, and how I know that is because I just checked on the Amazon account when Christmas rolled around, because this was one of the items that came in late. Because it was from cheap graphic novels, which I still to this day am not a huge fan of. This is another book that makes terrible sounds. Makes terrible sounds. That sound. And it's Punisher Max Omnibus Volume 2. I find it funny how all my... there's a little crease right here. I like how all my Punisher Max Omnibuses... Oh yeah, and this too. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like... Yeah, I don't like that it does that. Because none of my others do that. None of the other omnibuses do that to that extent. And finally, Punisher Marvel Knights Omnibus. And it's black under the dust jacket. Okay. Tales of the Batman, Alan Burnett. Brennert's. Generic under dust jacket. I didn't know how to look under the dust jacket. I haven't looked under the dust jacket in a long time with this book. I don't know why I said that so awkwardly. I actually kind of like this book. Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. And they're shinier cover. Dust jacket. Obviously, well, I don't know. I think they did actually like it. I do recommend you check it out. It was a hell of a lot better than any of the other, most of Frank Miller's efforts. I think it was because it was more Brian Azzarello than Frank Miller. This is Batman, the Dark Prince Charming. This is one of the newer ones. Actually, the most newest one. The most newest. Batman. Oh, sorry, I should do Volume 1. Batman Incorporated Volume 1 and Volume 2. I think it's just generic under the dust jacket. Yeah, just black. Now, at least it shows you the cover. It shows you the, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it shows the, it's like an indent. And it says Batman Incorporated Volume 2, Demon Star. No, sorry, it's Gotham's Most Wanted, right? So I know that, yeah, Volume 1 I know is, what I said before. I already forgot. This is only because I have Volume 1 softcover, but this is Volume 2, Batman and Robin, Volume 2, Pearl. This is because it was cheaper than getting the softcover. Actually, I think I paid more for the softcover. Two totally different stores. But still. Batman Detective Comics. Yeah, see, this one was $14.99. This is Volume 2. Again, I have Volume 1 softcover. Volume 2 Scare Tactics. Although I didn't have Volume 1 for the longest time. I had bought Volume 2, and I just had Volume 2 for the longest time. Because I was an idiot. I went for quantity over quality. That was like way back. It's an older book. That was back in the day when I went for quality or quantity over quality. And I would get like Volume 2 of something. I get like that. Of something like where you cannot get, like I would have gotten Volume 2 of Injection, if it was cheaper back then. And as long as, and I wouldn't have cared. Batwoman Volume 1 Hydrology New 52. And again, so yeah, probably New 52 is something like the same. Again, they have the name of the book and indented. Action Comics Volume 2 Bulletproof. Did not like Volume 1. Again, like with Batman, this was one that I got, again, quantity over quality. And I got in Volume 2 way before Volume 1. Because I was so smart back then. Superman, Wonder Woman, Volume 1, Power Couple. I like the Wonder Woman. And it's not same writer as Action Comics. Which I did not like. Totally different writer. Alright, Superman Archives, Volume 4. A little bit different. Oh, it's red. Looks more. I didn't see the red at first. And then you like that. It's a pretty good. It's right. I didn't do the dust jacket. When I went over that. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this now is because for the next next 3, including this Superman one here, I didn't go over the dust jacket. Actually, I think I did for Man of Steel Volume 1 by John Byrne. I really like these, the build of these books. It's $25 now. I was so pissed off when I found that out. Because I paid, even though I paid $34, it'd be $5 difference. Still $5 difference. And I would have gotten it for, half off completely. And then Man of Steel Volume 2. Now this is worth the $50. It's the same price as this guy. But it's way more pages than, I think it might even be 100 more pages than Volume 1. And put together, it's the size of an omnibus, which is $100. So it's the best of both worlds. So putting them together, it would be a $100 omnibus from, not even from DC. From DC, maybe be $150. Voice cracked. Oh, did I do under dust jacket? See, I already forgot. I'm gonna do it again just in case. No, I did. But just in case, I'm going to do it again. No, I did not. Because I feel like I would have seen that. I don't want to take the dust jacket completely off of it. Again, always take the dust jacket off of the book while you're reading it. Even for these books. Especially for omnibuses. You should never take a dust jacket. You should always take a dust jacket off while reading an omnibus. Always take it off. Never leave it on. Superman Unchained, Scott Snyder. We're almost done. We're getting there. Generic. Scott Snyder's Superman mini maxi series. JLA Earth 2 Deluxe Edition. Actually has sorry, my hand. Alright. This is one of the ones that just like it's one of the ones. There's two. I think there's two stories to it in one, and it's a smaller thingy. But the first story, the Earth 2 one, is a lot more. It's a longer book. I'm sorry. I'm like I just completely forget everything. Completely lose my mind. Just like train of thought goes away. Wonder Woman Dead Earth. I would be going insane right now if I went over the table of contents. I keep saying that. The contents of the book. It's times like these where I really consider why I'm... I really ask myself why I'm doing this. Batman Damned, especially if it doesn't get a whole lot of views. That's more just like what I know. And I mean like 2 views versus like 4 or more. Like it's still well, that's not a whole lot. It's still double that. And yeah. Superman Year One of the few comics that I'm really pissed off that I paid full price for. And I just like got in general. This is definitely Frank Miller at his worst. And it wasn't even like that bad, and I may reread it, but I'm like, why? Why did I reread that book? And then I decided not to. Okay, the next few, I think. Do a little speed round, maybe. Fight Club 2. Actually a good book. I actually do like it. Deceased Unkillables and Deceased, the original. Batman the Flash, the Button, Deluxe Edition. It actually has a picture underneath, and I didn't think it would. I thought it would have been like this the same. Some of them they just did like the same, like this would be under the dust jacket, same as above, as under. Then you got the first one of Batman Dark Knight Prince Charming. So it is much smaller than the complete collection. So I might just for the first one I'll read it from this book, so it's not a huge pain in the ass to read. And then for the second one I'll have to read it off there. Generic one for Batman the Killing Joke. Another deluxe edition one. And this is probably one of definitely top 10 favorite Batman books in my opinion. It's very unlike Dark Knight Returns. It is not. I would not consider it an overrated book, from an overrated Batman book. I do like Dark Knight Returns, but I just like it's more I have a lot more criticisms than other people do that praise it. Yeah. So this is Marvel Masterworks Uncanny X-Men Volume 2. Now this one, for the Marvel Masterworks, this one included, you wouldn't get too confused if you started on Volume 2. Like you would have to know about the characters, obviously, but you won't be too terribly lost. Of course, they will reference stories that happened before in the book, but if you can get over that, then you'll be fine. Mighty Thor Volume 6. That's why a lot of these I'll have volumes 1 to 5 of, at least for Thor, once before. And these are all the same under the dust jacket. It's just generic black. It's just not too generic. It does kind of show the name of the book. These are pretty pricey, so I really haven't gotten many, and as of recent, I think like 2 I've gotten as of recent. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 17. One of the very few Volume 1s I have. I think I had like the first, I Actually, on the first two. I skipped. I don't have volume 3. Uh-oh. I just saw 2 more hardcovers I gotta go get. Fantastic Four, volume 7. The reason why I don't have volume 3 of Spider-Man is because they had it at my library, and to waste my money is a stupid idea. And also, before that, they had them on free Prime reading, so I was able to read them for free. I specifically say Prime reading because I don't have Kindle Unlimited, and it was unlimited too. It was on Kindle Unlimited also, but you know, Detective Comics, 80 Years Batman, Deluxe Edition. You know, this one I like because even though some of these covers, like they show the covers of the book that's not included, like say they have a cover for 252. Actually, perfect example is this one is not included in the book. But other than that, I do like how it shows you the covers. I just wish they would be to the books that were actually, the issues that were actually included in this. I've gotten over all my gripes with these collections, and the biggest one, I gotta say, is that this one has a Detective Comics issue, and none of it's Batman, and it only has that one story, and it shows Batman on the cover, so it's obviously a Batman story in it. Just completely disregarded whatever the hell. It's weird. Robin, 80 Years, Boy Wonder, hardcover DC. Same thing under this one, shows you the covers. Well, this one's a little bit different because it's not as, it's more faded. They just went for a more faded look. I guess I don't know why. In like Detective Comics, some of the covers that they show under the dust jacket aren't actually in the book, which I still feel is a stupid idea and dumb choice. Before I end the video, I'm not done with it obviously, but when I'm done with it, I'll do like one more check through to make sure that I don't know why I didn't explain that. Volume 6, Fantastic Four. I don't know why I don't have these in order. Volume 5 of the Avengers. These are all Silver Age. Maybe all Silver Age. They all start as Silver Age and they go through until I would say before Onslaught. So maybe before, so 60s to 90s. I think. I don't know. They still do release these, but if I were you, I would get the epics if you want to get these kinds of books. Incredible Hulk Volume 3, especially because they're the same like paper quality, but yeah, they are softcover, but they're more affordable. Like these are these are like $54.99 is the cheapest you'll get this for, unless you got it at my local New Ray Comics or New Ray Comics in general. These used to be $10, but they've increased to $30, and one's even $50. Iron Man Volume 6. You can tell how long I've had this book. Some of these hardcovers, you can tell how long I've had them. But the best part about the hardcovers is that it's just a dust jacket that's in bad condition, in bad shape. Now, even though it shows Avengers on the cover, I always found this to be stupid. It's X-Men Volume 8. Why don't I have these in the right order? I just went over. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to put. Wow. Back together. Like it's one thing to not have them in order, but I have like, I go from X-Men to Avengers, or to Avengers and Iron Man, back to X-Men. Uncanny X-Men Volume 7. Now this one says the X-Men, and this one says Uncanny X-Men. That's because the original X-Men was from the 60s, and no Wolverine, no Storm, they hadn't been introduced, no Nightcrawler, and then Giant said, look it up, but then Giant Size X-Men came out, and then after that, they rebranded to Uncanny. But yeah, if you want more information, look it up. This video is already long enough. Fantastic Four, Volume 12, Masterworks. These are called Marvel Masterworks, by the way. I don't think I reiterated that. Fantastic Four, Volume 18. These ones, some of these are worth a good amount of money because they're the way they're built, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know why they act like I would know why. So I might sell Volume 12 and Volume 18 as Fantastic Four because those were stupid boring. I didn't like them. Actually, I really hated that 12th one, especially. And the 18th one. World's Greatest Comic Magazine, Fantastic Four. I like how that looks under it. Shiny. No, no, sorry, shiny. Yeah, no, it is. It's like, reflects. I guess. Yeah, reflective cover. I'm sorry, I'm talking weird. I'm just like, kind of autopilot at this point. Very best of Fantastic Four. This is kind of weird because this is kind of a dumb one. It just collects random issues. It jumps from 1 to 100. It's kind of stupid. It's just like the best. It's literally the best of the Fantastic Four. Although it does go over like the you get like one from every creator. Although you do get 2 Stan Lee's. But you get one from John Byrne. You get one from John Byrne's run. You get one from Mark Waid's run. This is Timely Comics. This is like a rebrand. I thought these were the original. I thought these were the original Timely comic issues because before it was Marvel, it was Timely. But it's kind of like a retelling rebrand. Like it's a totally different story. Almost done. Now for these Marvel, so this is another one that I actually think they have complete stock with these. I think they may even be. And I think this is what turns. No, never mind. Marvel Premiere Hardcovers. Nick Fury versus Shield. It's black under the dust bag. I just checked. Captain America, American Nightmare. I will forever. So there's no. It doesn't say Volume 2 anywhere. But it is Volume 2, and I will forever regret not seeking out Volume 1. Although it would have been expensive, so probably just get on the Kindle. I can get on the Kindle, I might actually couldn't. Captain America War and Remembrance. And then I stacked, you'll see in a second. Alright, so West Coast Avengers Family Ties. Another one where it was Volume 2, got Volume 2 before Volume 1. I wouldn't have known. I would have been none the wiser because it's the second volume of Avengers West Coast. Because it was originally a 4-issue miniseries, but I have the ongoing from 1985. So the original came out in 1984, and a year later it was an ongoing. It became an ongoing. Avengers: The Coming of the Beast. Now this one is just like a storyline. It's the Coming of the Beast storyline. So I don't mind that. It's volume whatever. Resurrection of Galactus, Fantastic Four, and In Search of Galactus. I do get these two confused sometimes. In Search of Galactus was really good. I have not read Resurrection of Galactus. The voice cracks. Of Galactus. So it's more or less a speed run. Fantastic Four, 1, 2, 3 speed run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I should be showing the back. Whoopsie. Oh, see, already failed. Oh well. X-Men versus Fantastic Four. X-Men Life Death. Yeah, I feel stupid for doing that. And the final 3. Amazing Spider-Man, the short Halloween. Get it? Spider-Man Red Sonja. It says $2, and it was actually pretty good. So was this. Spider-Man Loves Mary Jane. This is definitely one I got for quantity over quality. In fact, I remember I only had $10 because I was an idiot with my money. It was a long time ago, too. I don't do that anymore. I just, I tend to get books that I know I'm going to like. And, like, you can find, just because I got a book for, like, $7.99 and the list price is $14.99, does not mean it's automatically a bad book just because it was in the bargain bin. In fact, some that are full price are worse than the ones that are in the bargain bin for New Bay Comics, so there's that. Okay, that's it. That was, 34 minutes, not bad. See, I don't really mind. I didn't do I didn't show you the back and the front, because it's more just showing you what it was, and I would have forgotten anyways, so. Actually, I didn't even do it, and this is for Dust Jacket. Oh, sorry, under Dust Jacket for these guys. I think it's a generic. Yep. Yep. And probably yep. Yep. all generic, just like this. It shows the name of the character. This one was actually, this is one of the ones that I got for $7.99, and it was actually pretty good. And I find this funny that it's by, the short Halloween at least, is written by Bill Hader and Seth Meyers. I thought it was Seth Rogen for the longest time. In fact, I just now realized it was Seth Meyers, not Seth Rogen. But Bill Hader, he's a, Hater. It's Hader, not Hater. He is an actor. It's kind of cool they did that. But I think Seth, yeah, see? He said something back. He said it was a good book. He says, as writers, Bill Hader and Seth Meyers have belittled Shakespeare with their prose, and Kevin Maguire has made a complete, and they censor it, but yeah, they do censor it, a complete ass of Da Vinci with his artistic vision. Long after man has become extinct, the short Halloween will live on, says Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, two veteran directors behind Superbad and Pineapple Express too, right? Yeah, I like Superbad a lot. I like Superbad a lot more than Pineapple Express. I guess that shows you that I'm uncultured, because like people want to more people want to see Pineapple Express 2 than Superbad 2. I guess I can see that, because it follows high school characters for Superbad, and it's been a long time, so I guess it would be kind of weird. I don't know, but it follows them 10 years later. It wouldn't be that bad. I mean, this is 40. I've heard wasn't too terribly bad, and I was like, that wasn't like a follow up. It was a spiritual sequel. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop now. Stop the video. Actually, we're at 36. Let's get to 40 minutes. So tomorrow it's gonna be those two injector volumes. Because I was an idiot and got volume 2. It was more of a I don't know why I didn't see it. Like, I wasn't like, oh, this one's 14. It's again all image number of volume 1s for the most part are $10, and it was a new one too. I guess I just thought it was it said on the back, a new graphic novel series by Warren Ellis. I guess it's never put 2 and 2 together. Well, again, it said that. But I guess I never decided to check the other side. Sorry if you hear noises. I can't control the noises. If it really bothers you, then I'm sorry. Like, I don't like when, like, there's stuff going on in the background. I always feel like it's kind of weird. Like, it's unprofessional. Yeah, I know I should just get a mic, or just get editing software, or just put effort into my videos. But I'm just showing you this book. Like, oh, it's the book of God, yada, yada, yada. It's kind of like, I don't really feel the need to edit that unless there's something I do need to edit. In that case, I would just do another take. And I have edited before, like I've trimmed like the first few seconds of a video. Actually, a fairly recent one I did. I felt the need to do that for reasons that I won't, for a very stupid reason. They showed the check, and I didn't even show it. Like it was like really this. It was like, oh, it's my check, haha, and they couldn't even see it. But I'm a paranoid motherfucker, so I was like, oh, I need to trim it, and I did. 2 weeks after I uploaded the video. So that's pretty good. It's one of the very few times where I was like, it's good. I don't have a huge following. I have a bunch of people that watch it, and the ones that do watch it wouldn't do anything with it. You probably can't do anything with it anyways, especially if you show people your check from work. Like, they could dox you. They could dox me because they just have my address on it. But you didn't see it. You barely saw anything. In fact, you didn't even see that part of it. So, but I'm still glad that I did that, because I was worried about it. I was like, yeah, I should probably do that. Okay, about a minute left. Yeah, that's about it. I did all the hardcovers. We're gonna make sure I went over all of them. Yep. Yeah, so like for this one especially, I forgot to mention this, but really bent out of shape. But again, because it's hardcover, you just take it off, take the dust jacket off, you can't even tell. Oh, okay, completely off. You can't even tell that it's as old as it is. This one, some of these, like, I remember when I got them, even though it was way back in the day. I remember I went to the mall with my sister and her ex-boyfriend. It was, like, way back in high school, when she's actually out of college now. But that was, like, way back in the day when we were just starting high school. I remember weird experiences they have like that. I don't know. Alright, so 7 seconds left. So that's it. Tomorrow's will be the haul video, and then I won't upload for maybe until later that week. This is gonna be so hard to put back because I have it completely out of order now. And that's it.